Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome to the Beers with Barton. It is Tuesday, August 8th, 2023, and I hope everyone enjoyed their summer, because summer's over. The humidity is still here, but school's about to start up, and football is right around the corner. So that means summer's over, fall is on the way, which means fantasy football is right around the corner as well, and that is what this episode is about. We're going to do the annual The League, which is a fantasy league that Worst Best Friend and I run together, co-commish. I say co-commish lightly because, I pretty much run it. And we're going to do draft position order. So we're going to pull names and numbers out of a hat. We started doing this a couple years ago because of COVID. I think a year or two we couldn't do a live draft. So we did this. The way we used to do it is at the draft, about half hour, or when everyone was there, we'd draw cards for your position, 1 through 10, ace through 10, which was fun too. But this way, we did it for COVID, and then people get a couple weeks. Our draft's in about 2.5 weeks, live draft. Get some time to do some research, some strategy based on their draft position. So that's what we're going to do tonight, names and numbers. This league, Troy and I have been doing this for about 10 to 12 years, and we went through a lot of different players. We had a core of like 4 or 5 guys, but for the most part, cycled through every year. And then in 2018, somehow we didn't do the league. Probably Troy's fault. He probably messed it up and didn't do something. But in 2019, we started back up, and we have the same 10 guys for this. This will be our 5th year in a row running it back. There may have been one guy, my buddy, who started, this may be his 4th year. So at least 9 of the 10 guys have been here for all 5 years since we started up. Some of them were from the previous. But for sure, 4 years in a row, all 10 guys. So excited about it. I know they are too. We've already completed our rookie draft. A couple of years ago, we added, everyone gets 1 rookie. After the NFL draft is done, it counts as your 17th round pick, your last pick in our draft, and it's an inverse order. So if you finish 10th, you go first. This is kind of try to help, even the teams. Sometimes guys get great players like, Breece Hall last year before he got hurt, Jamal Williams, some really good receivers out there. This year, Bijan is probably the pick of the litter. So kind of helps set that tone. And then there's also an option for a keeper. You don't have to, but you can keep 1 keeper. And you just keep that guy in the round you drafted last year. You can't keep keepers multiple years. They're not eligible. So that adds strategy too. A lot of guys take some dart throws or some sleepers late. Not really planning on using them this year. And they have them, 12th, 13th, 14th round. They've got a guy. I think someone did that with Burrow a few years ago. Or you end up having a guy you draft in those middle rounds. He ends up being better in that draft position. And so you save a couple rounds. So it's all up to the strategy. But Ray, let's get into this. And since we're a real league now, it's been 10 to 12 years, but this is our 5th of being a real league. We got to get a real trophy. So we decided last year, and by we I mean me, I did all the research, I ordered it. We've got the league champion. So what we're going to do, guys, this year, whoever wins the trophy gets to keep it for a year. So I've had this for a few months, which makes sense because, as you can see, I won in 2019. I won in 2020. Have no idea how Troy backed into one a couple of years ago. And then my boy Zach from the 6th seed, the last seed to get in for us, won the whole thing. So at the draft on the 27th, he'll be taking this home and holding it for a year until he brings it back and gives it to me because I plan on winning again. I'm going to do my San Francisco Giants best impression. 5 championships in 3 years is what I'm planning. So that's what we're playing for. We're ready for it. Got the paper. We've got our names. So all 10 of the managers. Putting it in this beautiful. I'm going to draw names first, and then we got 1 through 10. Got all these numbers here. Pull a corresponding number. And that's going to be your draft position. Everyone knows they've got until the 20th, which is 1 week before our live draft date, to finalize your keepers. Everyone send one in, but you can change it. It may change your strategy based on what position you are. If you get a really early pick, maybe that guy's not worth it in the 1st or 2nd round. If you get a later pick, maybe that guy's definitely worth it in the 1st or 2nd round. So we'll see. All right, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get these done. So first person that is out of the hat is going to be, see, Trev. My boy Trev. Let's see what number you are, buddy. Let's see what number you are. Mix them up real good. You are going to be. Dun dun dun. Sorry, that these are really old post-it notes. So, anyways, you're going to be number 6. It's not a horrible draft position. So, Trev, you will be drafting in the 6th position. All right, let's see who's next. We have got, goodness gracious, the reigning champ, Zach Fry guy, buddy. What are you gonna get? The reigning champ. Hopefully he gets like a really bad late round draft because I don't want him to get number 1. Have a good pick. All right, we'll see. He is gonna be the 2nd overall pick. Of course he is. Why wouldn't he? All right. Attaboy, Zachy. Reigning champ is picking 2nd. In the last 2 years, Troy and I have always been back. I think I was 4th and he was 5th, and then I was 5th and he was 4th. So I'm hoping, whatever it is, we're just not next to each other. So, all right. 3rd person to select, or that I select, it doesn't mean the position, is going to be Jimmy. My boy Jimmy. Let's see where you're at, buddy. Jimmy had a good year last year. I think he may have lost in the championship, or he was in the playoffs, I think, for sure. I don't remember it all. My brain's gone. Shocker. You are going to be number 7. Not good, not bad. I don't know. I don't know where guys like to pick anymore. With keepers, it changes it. All right. See who the next one is. We're 3 in. This is going to be the worst commissioner, a.k.a. worst best friend. So, let's see. Where is he going to pick? It's going to be number 5. Oh, my goodness. If I get number 4, I'm rigging it on myself. All right, Troy. So, 4 people in. See who this is. This is Wes. My boy Wes. Let's see where you pick. Please get number 4 just so I know I'm not near Troy. Please. He's already got Bijan because he finished last. So he may be number 4. Yes, sir. Wes at number 4. All right. That saves us for 3 years in a row going back to back. All right. Let's see what this bad boy is. All right, next is Fly Guy, Jason Fly, the worst Panthers fan in the history of Panthers fans. He may be worse than Cowboys fans. He thinks that they're going to win every year. Bryce Young is the savior, and his team is the best. Kind of crazy. Number 8. Number 8 for Fly Guy. Okay, we got 1, 3, 9, and 10 left. I don't know what I want. Well, let's see. All right, McQueen, my boy Jason McQueen. Let's see what number you are. Number 10. I don't know if that's good or bad. Your keeper could get better. I don't know. We will see. All right, we only got 3 spots left. 1, 3, or 9. 1, 3, or 9. 1, 3, or 9. This is double trouble, my boy Rodney. Are you going to get 1, 3, or 9? Let's see. It's going to be, I don't know what you want. 1, 3, or 9. You're going to get 3. All right. Rodney. So I think it's just myself and Rocky left. And one of us is getting one of us is getting number 9. This is going to be my boy Rocky. All right. You're going to be 1 or 9, buddy. I don't know which one you want. But you are going to get number 1. Number 1 overall pick for Rocky. All right. So, I picked myself last. Beers with Barton, back-to-back champ. That sounds like me. And I'm going to get number 9. I'm almost sure. There it is, number 9. And like an idiot, I did the line Not on the 6, on the 9, but I already closed 6 earlier, so I wrote 9. All right. Not sure if I love or hate that, but hey, it is what it is. These are done. So quick recap, the league. Number 1 overall, Rocky. 2, the reigning champ, Zach Fry. 3 is Rodney. 4 is Wes. 5 is Worst Best Friend. Worst Commish. 6, Trev. 7, Jimmy. 8, Fly Guy. 9, myself, Beers with Barton. And number 10, Jason McQueen. There it is. These will be updated, so now you know. Start thinking accordingly. Change your keeper potentially. Don't know, just remember, you got something to play for. So, it's going to be fall time. Pumking is out. Some people say it's too early for this 8.6 goodness. I say nay, nay. Imperial Pumpkin Ale, 8.6 by volume. So, going to finish this video off. Hope everyone enjoyed seeing their draft position. Personally, number 9 wasn't really where I wanted to go. 3 would have been nice. Maybe 6, 7, or 8 would have been okay. But hey, we make it work. You never know who's going to be there. But you can start doing mock drafts. Everyone should have the keepers list of who people have picked so far. Of course, if you decide based on your draft position to change a keeper based on rounds where you're at, obviously do that. All right, guys, cheers to the league. 5th consecutive year in a row. Probably year 10 to 12 overall. And at least year 4 of having the same 10 managers. Hope this goes on for a long time. I enjoy doing this. And I enjoy all the guys that are in this. So cheers, Pumpkin. Cheers to the league. I'll drink to that. Oh, it's cinnamony. Whew. 8.6. Wow, that's way more cinnamon than I expected. Obviously, I haven't had this since at least last year. That's more of a sipper. All right, that's it. Everyone's got it. Again, that's what we're playing for. Zach, you'll be able to hang on to this for the next year until next draft. That's pretty cool. I hope you enjoy it. And again, one last time, Rocky, Zach, Rodney, Wes, Troy, Trevor, Jimmy, Fly Guy, Beers with Barton himself, and Jason McQueen. All right, everyone enjoy the rest of your evening. Start doing your research. We're 2.5 weeks away. Until next time, adeuces.